Hi guys, welcome to another 2-minute devotion with Dad. This one is a bit interesting, I guess, a bit different, but and I don't want to be guilty of over-spiritualizing anything, because I think sometimes we read things for what they are, and that's important. Other times we can read in, which is also important, so I don't know which one this is. But last few days I've been looking at the words, name places, place names. You've got Bethphage, and also you've got Bethany. I'll go back to my map here. So Bethany is right next to Bethphage, where the Mount of Olives is. And we also know of Bethel. So Beth means house. And it's interesting to know that Bethphage actually means house of figs, or unripe figs. And interestingly, Jesus is going to the Mount of Olives. So you got basically olives and figs next to each other. I don't know if this is significant, if it's symbolic or not. But when Jesus was doing this entire mission here in this chapter, I've already spoken about why he did it and why the people thought he was doing it. But I just wanted to take a moment to think about the humanity of Jesus. He was going to die, basically. He was going on this process, on his mission to die. One-way ticket in the flesh. And I just wonder if there are undertones here because Jesus needed a bit of comfort in his mission because of the bitterness that would come, and because figs are like a sweet, fleshy food. When you eat them, you can dry them out, or you can eat them fresh, but they're sweet. And in the natural, this is a really sweet experience. He was being praised, he was being magnified by the people, and we already know that Jesus didn't do it for him, because, I don't know how many times I've talked about his humility now. He was doing it absolutely for the people on his mission to die. But even then, that knowledge in the flesh to his person would have been absolutely terrorizing or terrifying, and for a lot of people overwhelming. I just imagine the thought of those people, all those soldiers going to war, moments before that gate opens on the beachfront and they get shot down. It would have been that kind of feeling almost, where Jesus, he would have overlooked the town and gone, right, this is it. But even then, God provided him a source of comfort, because of the experience that he knew he was about to have. But it's just like God gives him a moment of like, hey, just enjoy this too. This is just not a distraction, but just like in the physical, just have a bit of comfort here, a bit of sweetness. So the town of Bethphage, the figs, is where the sweetness happens, because the Mount of Olives, in contrast, olives are bitter or salty. They're got that really harsh experience sometimes on the taste buds, and it's just a contrast. So it's like the bittersweet experience of this. And I just think that in its names, it's just I don't even want to use the word ironic. I think there's meaning in that. The fact that we have bitter, sweet in the names for a bittersweet experience for two completely different purposes playing out at the same time in the same moment. And I just think that's I think it's amazing. Once again, if I'm reading too much into this, I don't even apologize. It's just, this is my journey, and this is my journal, I guess, of that. but I want to share it with you guys to provide a different perspective on every word you read in this amazing book. It's just incredible. God has so much depth, so many layers, so many lessons to learn from the same passage, and all we need to do is pull them out, and each lesson will be different, and each lesson will be for us, for our moment, for our context, so we can read it back into our situations and get encouragement and strength from that. Anyway, bless you guys, have a great day, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.